Hi guys, so I have a wedding update for you. It's about 5 months to go. I was going to try to do this at 6 months, but literally March and April were just super busy months. So I decided I would do a 5-month wedding update, and then maybe I'll do one at like 3 months or 2 months or so on. But I just kind of wanted to give you guys an update. I know a bunch of you guys have been asking me how stuff has been going and where have the wedding vlogs been, and honestly it's been super busy, especially April. Had so much like wedding related stuff going on that I figured now would be the best time to do. First thing I want to touch on is organization, especially so the first thing I want to touch on is organization, especially at the beginning of this year. I have really been getting into just organizing myself to make it as easy as possible, and so I'm not as stressed out as possible. And one of the ways that really helped is I've got a planner. This is just the Me and My Big Ideas planner. I mentioned it, I don't know if it's going to go before or after this, in my monthly favorites. This has kept me so organized with stuff. Like, I have Post-its going into like June, and this is literally my so far September, because I'm getting married October 1st, so September is crazy. So I have like Post-its going all the way into like September that just kind of help me to remember and keep all of those appointments in check. So this has been a really big help. Another thing that I've been doing is I've been making a lot of things myself, and I know that I think I mentioned this. Grab a drink. I know that I had mentioned this like in my wedding video like a year ago, but our wedding theme is comic books. So I say comic books because there are other things kind of incorporated into it, but our wedding theme is comic books. And one of the really big things that I wanted to do was I wanted to make a lot of this myself. Now, I know I can go on Etsy and type in comic book flowers and stuff and buy one, but I really wanted to kind of be hands-on. It helps you save a lot of money, and I made a lot of the stuff by myself. I don't have the flowers with me because I did do a video on how I made them, and I'll link that down below. But I finished all my bouquets. I made sure to get that done right away because that was going to be the most time consuming. I have my centerpieces almost 100% done. I have my card box done. I have almost a lot of my things, my big things that I need done. And I'm going to show you guys some of those things. But I really wanted to make a lot of the stuff myself, so that way I can control how much money I'm spending. I can kind of control how it looks and how it gets done. And I'm not really like Bridezilla or OCD on that type of stuff, but I really kind of wanted my vision to kind of be my vision. And if I'm going to spend money on it, at least I'm the one who's doing it. So that's kind of how I look at it. So I got a lot of stuff done, and another thing like to go along with my planner that helps is like in May, I gave myself little tasks to get, wedding tasks to get done every month. So it says like finish centerpieces, which is literally just table numbers. That's not that hard. Finish throwing bouquet, because I have to finish like the base of that. Paper hearts. Order the guys groomsmen's gifts. Finish. I gave myself a task every single week in May, so that way I can get one of like a big chunk of stuff done. And that goes for both Eric and I. Obviously Eric's gonna order the guys groomsmen's gifts, but I just make sure that everything gets done, and I'm just trying to be as organized as possible. So that way it doesn't get to like August and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have so much to do, what do I do? So that's been really, really helpful. Now on to the making of things, the stuff that I have done and have finished. So the first thing I want to show you guys are my centerpieces. I'm going to post probably a picture of it too, but I have like of all the different ones. But part of my centerpieces is this, and this is a frame I got from IKEA, and they come in various colors, which is what we have. And each table is a different superhero. Now, my wedding party, each person in the wedding party picked a superhero. They're not dressing up like them, it was just for their colors and stuff. So every table is a different superhero than what people picked for my wedding party. My wedding party consists of Poison Ivy, Wonder Woman, Harley Quinn, Robin, the Riddler, and Batman. And Eric and I are Green Arrow and Black Canary, and it's just to do with like Converse colors basically, and the guys' ties and stuff. But with doing that, we picked different tables to be different superheroes, so that way the people sitting at the table are like represented by that superhero. And one of them is Captain America, and we just put the comic in the matching frame. And then I have these which are bottles, which are decoupaged or Mod Podge, whatever you want to call it, with Walking Dead comics. And then it has the matching ribbon on top. And the things that I have to finish are we're doing little signs that stick out that look like Pow and Bam, but it's going to say like table and the table number on them. So that's just what I have to finish with the centerpieces, but for the most part the centerpieces are done. And every table matches, so like the green ones have green, the red ones have red, and it's really cool. So that way when people find their tables, they will have the number, but they can also look for their superhero. So I thought that was really cute. And then another thing with decorations, I had made these, which are Mrs. and then an and sign, and then Mr. And this is going to go on our head table with our little sign that we have, which is ours is going to be Green Arrow and Black Canary wedding issue because, you know. And these are just decoupaged with Green Arrow and Black Canary comics, and I really liked that. So these are really small letters. And then for the table where they find their, what table they're sitting at in the card table, we have these. We have an E, an and then an A. And what I really like about this is that these are made out of the Green Arrow Black Canary wedding comic. I had ordered one specifically to do this with. It was used, so don't get on me for cutting up comics. But if you guys can see, it actually has like little tidbits from the actual wedding comic. Let me flip it over. Turn her wedding dress. And then the E you actually have when Wonder Woman marries them and all of that. And I thought it was really, really cute. And this is going to be like one of the first things. I don't think I'm going to do this because no one wants like E and A and not A and E. I thought it was really cute. This would be one of the first things people see when they sign the guest book and stuff. And I really, really liked it. This was actually one of the first crafts I did too for the wedding. And then I did finish the card box. I'm not going to bring it out here. I might put a picture of it. But it was literally just photo boxes, like photo storage boxes stacked on top of each other. And just like decoupage, the middle one with comics. And it just says it's really comic booky themed. And then I have our cake topper, which I got from Etsy. And it's just a silhouette. And the silhouette is of Green Arrow and Black Canary, the Neil Adams drawing, which I'm actually looking at right now because we have it framed in our living room. But it's just like that's Black Canary and that's Green Arrow. And that's our little cake topper. And then I had made these for the Flower Girls, which I thought was really, really cute. It's just a little foam ball, and on it has little punches of comics, and they're stuck with little pins, which don't really come out that easy. And then they just kind of hang from their hand, or they can hold on to it. And that's their little Flower Girl bouquet, I guess. And I thought that was really cute, too, and I just love it. Another thing we are doing, which is a huge money saver, is we're doing our own photo booth. Now, some people might think that it's tacky, but to be completely honest, after like talking to different people who did photo booths, like speaking to a DJ who did photo booths, this is going to basically cut it more than half. And what we did was we got an Instax camera, and my friend has another one, so we're going to have two. And we're going to put this on the table with a bunch of film. And the film, I want to say like to get 200 pictures, we have about 65 to 80 people, so that's well enough. The pictures come out like this. To get over 200 pictures, so like if I order like packs of 50 every month, is going to cost less than $200. The camera itself, we ended up getting for free through Eric's work program, and this is normally $60. And we're getting props slowly here and there, and Eric's making the backdrop at his work, so it's going to end up being really, really affordable. So far for, we've got some props. We have like masks, so we got like superhero masks like this. We have a bunch, like not kidding, we have a bunch. And then we have like a Batman mask, which I think you guys have seen Eric wear this in a video. And then we have a couple of capes. We have like POW signs. we have like on our favorites in Amazon, because we've been ordering it slowly, like a Captain America shield, a Thor hammer, just to kind of give people fun props to play with and stuff. And then we're going to do the cliche like wedding props, the Mr. and Mrs. and all that type of stuff. And it ends up being like under $300, which is like most photo booths run anywhere from $600 to $700 depending on how long you want them for. If you want them for like an hour, it's like $500, but if you want them for like a good amount of time, it can go through the whole wedding. And yeah, I feel a lot better about it than shelling out that much money for a photo booth. Now, our Save the Dates went out last month, and it really made me feel like, oh my god, this is happening. And I'm going to show you guys it, because my friend on here, Meg, Solid X Riot 182, designed these for us. She did the drawing, and then my fiance did the wording. And that is our Save the Dates. Aren't they freaking adorable? It's Eric and I as Green Arrow and Black Canary, and then it says the big day, saves the day, October 1st, 2016. And then the bottom has our hashtag, which if you guys want to see any wedding stuff when it comes to the wedding day, you want to follow SuperSmith16, the hashtag, which I don't think anybody will, but whatever. I made it, and it has the hashtag on the bottom. And it looks like a comic book cover. It is so freaking adorable. Our actual wedding invitation, which I got commissioned on Etsy, looks similar to this, but it's a lot different. It's kind of like the same style, but similar. And I love it, love it, love it, love it. It's so freaking cool. I can't stop staring at it. This is on my fridge, and I just look at it all the time. I love it. A lot of stuff done. All the bridesmaids have their dresses. The guys still have to get theirs. Their dresses, their tuxes, or whatever they're wearing. We actually have props for the wedding party to wear during like fun photos, like, because we want to take some like fun photos based on their character. So we have like a Wonder Woman crown. You guys can see that. We have like a few capes and a Batman mask and stuff, just so we can take like some fun photos, because you guys know Eric and I. We're really goofy and we're really silly, so we're gonna have like the cliche like wedding photos, like the really kind of nice ones, but we also wanted some fun ones because that's just our personality. Same thing happened with our engagement shoot. We really took some fun photos because we wanted some fun photos, and that's what we just did. Like last week we did our engagement shoot, and I have 4 pictures right now, which I may insert here just so you guys can see. But we wanted it to be fun. We did take some like cutesy coupley photos, but our personality is just fun. We wanted to be just us. We didn't want it to not feel like it wasn't us, you know? And that's been this whole point of this wedding, is we wanted it to be 100% us. We didn't want people to walk in and be like, what is this? This isn't Ashley and Eric. This isn't their personality. This isn't them. We wanted it to be, when people look at it, that they know that it's like us. And that's kind of been with how we pick songs for stuff, like our entrance songs, the song that I'm coming down the aisle to, the song that our wedding party is coming down the aisle to, our entrance song to we just wanted it to be 100% who we are. So that's been a really big thing, and that's something that we've tried to stay like true to, and it's really made me really happy, because as everything's coming together and we see it, it really just is us, and be the perfect representation of us and celebrating just me and him. So that's the most important thing, is as long as it's celebrating you guys, and that's basically what it is. I have learned a lot along this like journey of planning my wedding. I've learned who you can trust, who you can count on, who's gonna back out on you. I've also learned who is really close to you and who has your back. So that's also been really important. And I know this wedding update has been kind of serious with some like other things involved, but you guys want to know what it's been like, and that has been basically it so far. I have 5 months to go. On Sunday is the 1st, and I have 5 months. And I'm trying to be as much prepared as possible. So, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more wedding updates, let me know. If you guys have any tips, pointers, or any comments on what you guys think so far about what I'm showing you, make sure to comment down below. And remember, if you guys want to see anything wedding related, follow me on social media. My Instagram is haveyou with just a U, Matt Ashley. Ooh, have you met Ashley on Instagram? It's in the beginning of this video. And also follow the hashtag SupersmithWedding16 if you want to see any more wedding related stuff. So yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.